You already know what it is. We back. You're now to a Moon P that content coming soon. Back to the regular scheduled program. This is a banger, not a slow jam. Okay, I slumped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you already know. Back with another video. The video I'm going to be reacting to today is this is a new one. I don't think I reacted to. Yeah, I've for sure didn't react to one of this guy's videos yet. But this is Video Game Dunkey. For a lot of y'all that don't know, I mean it's kind of in the name too. But Video Game Dunkey, he's a person who talks a lot about video games specifically. I mean, he does do other stuff, like he does talk about movies sometimes, and does other funny shit. But like mostly, like his content is like focused around video games. Feel me? But like he gotta be like one of the funniest commentators or just content creators in general on YouTube. Like I feel like all the attention that he has now, all the numbers and clicks that he gets is well deserved. Because I've been following this man since back in 2013, bro. Like, nah, before that actually, like 2012. And the reason how I got put onto his channel was because like he did a funny like kind of like parody reaction to like the GTA 5 trailer, because I was super hyped about GTA 5. And bro, like he don't miss. He does not miss. Like he has really good like video game takes and all that stuff. He's really funny, really good at editing, like all that shit. Like he up there. You feel me? So again, without further ado, I'm just gonna, you know, oh, I forgot to say what the video is. Okay, it is called Video Game Acting. So obviously you're gonna be talking about like, I guess how voice acting is, like the state of it in video games. Like probably gonna talk about the good, the bad, you know, stuff like that. So I know there's gonna be like some funny shit in there, so I'm just gonna have to, you know, prepare for that. And that's it. Like that's all I gotta really say. I already know that. I know this video is gonna be good because I mean it's Dunkey. You know, like no dick riding. Hey, no dick riding. I'm just saying, like, hey, I know Dunkey. You know what I'm saying? Like he never misses, bro. So without further ado, I'm just gonna check the audio settings here. Alright, we good. Alright. I'm gonna make this full screen, you feel me? Bam. Alright, let's get into it.
Hello, I am Mr. Beast Gaming, but really, I'm not. In reality, I am the YouTuber Video Game Dunkey. This is the power of acting. When the video started, you actually thought I was Mr. Beast. This is because a great actor is like a magician. They are creating an illusion. When an actor is doing their job, you shouldn't even notice them. They should completely disappear into their role and convince you that this fictional character is actually a real person. In the world of video games, this is almost never the case.
I really am eating. This morning I had some soup.
What kind of...
Nah, okay. This looks like an old game or whatever. I don't know the budget. I don't know who's. Nah, that was kind of, that's goofy. Like that's probably like the most bizarre example of like pretty like shabby voice acting, bro. Like that's wild. She said, "I'm eating soup." Like, bro, what?
kind of soup? What's in it?
Bread?
It is really hard to get a convincing performance in a video game because it's such a collaborative process. You need good writers, good actors, and good animators all working in tandem at a consistently high level to get a good performance. And then on top of that, you now have to graft that work onto a highly volatile program and pray to Shadow Jesus that it somehow remains intact.
Now bear my Arctic blast.
You could give Daniel Day-Lewis that Octopath dialogue, and you still aren't coming out the other side of that with a good performance.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency, Your Excellency, Your Excellency.
Cloud's famous pizza line from Final Fantasy is actually pretty clever, but the way it's delivered makes it sound like Cloud is legitimately annoyed he isn't getting his pizza.
Yeah. You owe me a pizza.
There are so many opportunities for acting to go horribly wrong in a video game. And
Damn.
that's why it usually goes horribly, horribly wrong.
Let's live together in a world where only Reploids exist.
Iris, there's no world just for a Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes.
Nah, bro. There's no way that's the original audio. That is horrible. Like that's so that nah. We gotta play that back. Like that is so bad. Like that is so bad. It's like how do the people who are behind this show what is this again? This is Mega Man. Yeah, this is definitely Mega Man. I don't know like what the subtitle may be. This may not be the original. I don't know. But I do know it's Mega Man because I recognize the character. But then again, I mean like I think this is an English dub too, because I think like Mega Man like is originally like Japanese or something. So I mean this might just be like a bad English dub, but still like that's literally why people who watch anime shit on English dubs, because like English dubs always be like, not always. There's a lot of good English dubs out there, but for the most part, like, you know, animes are like notorious for having like, you know, some bad English dubs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people always shit and be like, we watch anime subbed instead of dubbed. So I mean, like, I feel that, but you know, like some animes, I feel like you should give the English dub a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen some.
Iris, there's no world just for a Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes. I know.
But the way I look at it,
How do you work behind that and still just say, hey, this is good enough to be put out? Like, look, I don't know the process that goes into like work on these shows and stuff like that. Neither do a ton of people who comment on these like shows and shit. But it's like, bro, like it had to be like something it had to be something like dealing with like a deadline or some shit. Cause ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way they like literally listened to that and was 100% satisfied. Like that had to be like one of those situations where they're just like, hey, like, you know, we're running low on time. We don't have like, there's no way that we could like get the actors or actresses to like, you know, basically redo the lines to make it sound better. Like, you know, like coach them through that shit. Like we can't do it. Like just say the lines, push it out, boom, it's done. Has to be. That's the only way I could think of, because there's no way that they heard that shit and was like, yeah, this is good, this is valid. Like, fuck no, bro. Hell nah. That shit is garbage.
terrible acting can often make a game more fun.
Oh,
it's like when a game ships with all these horrendous bugs and glitches.
Shenmue.
Yeah, they ruined the game, but the game was gonna suck ass anyway, so at least now you can laugh at it.
Alright, this man ducking on Cyberpunk. He wildin' for that. But you know, Dunkey's still my boy though. But like, hey, chill on Cyberpunk, alright? Chill on it. Like, I don't know. I don't get why people always say that like because the game has bugs that makes it like the absolute worst. The game has a good story. There's like really cool. I ain't gonna talk about that. That's for another video. People be on dick though.
That's Eggman. I wonder what happened to Sonic.
Really, what I'm looking for are the two extremes. If I'm looking for the absolute worst shit ever made, or the top of the line best stuff of all time, this and this is where the true entertainment resides. Everything in the middle is just kind of boring.
I can't let you live.
I'm sorry. Please.
For a cartoon character.
Yo, Horizon Zero Dawn, bro. Yo, as good as people say that game is, and I agree, the game is pretty cool. That voice acting is ass, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's so many like how like certain lines are delivered in that game, bro. Like, it literally takes me out of the experience, and I go from like somewhat immersed to just being like, nah, I can't fuck with this. I'm gonna go play something else. Like, it will literally take me out the game. Or like Horizon Zero Dawn will have that thing where like, I guess like there'll be like a random NPC or whatever, just like some random bystander like in trouble or something, and for some reason like the people who made the game thought that it was all right to just have that NPC just like repeat the same lines over and over and over and over again, bro. That shit is so fucking annoying, bro. I'm sorry, but like Horizon Zero Dawn got like some really like strong like annoyances that I just can't get over. Like that's really why I can't beat the game. Like I don't know, like that game brings out like the nitpicker in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like that game has potential to be like amazing, and I know like they're coming out with the second one soon, but like man, that game just I don't know, little things about the game just pissing me off. I'm sorry. The voice acting specifically.
Like Gex, you want the actor to bring a level of energy and vitality to the role.
And this is just one of the 40,000 rooms in Aaron Smelling's house.
But did you know that in the European version of Gex, they got a different guy to be Gex? It sounds weird. It's like...
It's like Saturday morning at Timothy Leary's house.
For Kratos, you want him to talk like this and go...
Get in the boat, boy. This way, boy. Slow down, boy. Stay back, boy.
For Dynasty Warriors 3, they embraced a whole new method of acting.
Feel the power of my magic!
Whether you're making a movie about talking cars, talking bugs, talking toys, or talking fish, we, the audience, still expect them to talk and act like human beings. There is something in our DNA that makes us root for each other. When we see another human being in distress, we instinctively want to help them or see them overcome the situation.
Mind your step.
I got it.
Oops.
Ah! What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drown?
You're not gonna drown.
Likewise, we get much more emotionally invested in stories where the characters act like people, which is why everyone will get into a gigantic argument over Last of Us 2, and nobody gives a rat's ass about the storyline for Assassin's Creed 50, where every character acts like a robot.
Bro, what? What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is that? Look, I ain't gonna lie. Like the older Ubisoft games, like these, like the older Assassin's Creeds, I ain't gonna lie. Never touched them and probably never will. I'm stuck on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just like the older Assassin's Creed games, like I saw what they were trying to do, but like because of just how dated they are and how they play and shit, I'm just like, I'm not touching them. And then like seeing like bugs like these and shit, I'm just like, nah, bro, I can't. The newer Assassin's Creed games though, like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, them games, they valid. You know what I'm saying? Like really fun. You know what I'm saying? Like got a lot going on. I mean, obviously they still do have their little issues, but they're not nearly as bad as like the old game. You feel me? Like I feel like I could pick up like Odyssey at any moment and just play that game and have a bunch of fun playing that shit. You feel me? Like I know this isn't like focused on voice acting, but I'm just saying like me, I don't know. This might be like a casual like newcomer take, but it's like, and plus like the Assassin's Creed games is made by Ubisoft too. Like, you know, like a lot of people have their gripes about Ubisoft, but I feel like Ubisoft is getting better. Like Ubisoft isn't as bad as it was back in the day when motherfuckers was talking about video game downgrades and bugs and all that shit. You feel me? Like I feel like Ubisoft been delivering these past few games. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not as bad. The voice acting is it's here or there. I feel like in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the voice acting was good, but that was simply because like, you know, because of like the times, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was talking like they were in like fucking, you know, like old, what is it, like Sparta and shit, like, you know, like they had a distinct way of talking, you know, it's not like modern day, so you can't really like judge it like through the eyes of like how modern day people speak. So I think that's how that game worked, you feel me? Like word.
My mother! Oh no! What can we do? Something is wrong!
You never want to go full.
I went and said all that and then it saw that shit from Assassin's Creed Origins, bruh. Okay. Disclaimer. I played Origins a little bit. I didn't beat it. The only Assassin's Creed game I went through all the way was Odyssey, obviously. But man, fuck it. Look. It's Ubisoft. It's Ubisoft. Like, there you go. That's all you need to know.
Oh no, what can we do? Something is wrong.
You never want to go full-on Robo Mode, even when your character is a robot. You gotta give the audience something to latch onto. There are so many games where the voice actor is just blatantly reading lines off of a piece of paper.
Here we go. Let's fight our way into their warbase. The sword is close. I can feel its power.
Oh, no, that's horrible.
Its power is dark.
Remember when they straight up removed Peter Dinklage from Destiny because he sounded like he was about to fall asleep for the entire video game?
That wizard came from the moon.
Then you got Japanese games. Animes are always getting mad at me for playing anime games with the English dub. But how about this? If you're gonna do an English dub, don't have it suck complete ass.
It's unthinkable.
Exactly.
To act against the Empire.
Bro, exactly. That's all you gotta do. Like, when you put in English dubs, just make them good. That's it. Like, you know, get some real talent, people who can actually voice act. You know what I'm saying? Like, put them in the right direction of how they did the, you know, perform, and there you go. Like, that's all you need. A lot of people who are behind these English dubs just be putting people in that'll just get the job done. And when I say get the job done, I mean like that'll just read the lines and that's it. Put no emotion into it, no nothing. Like nothing for you to, like you said, latch on to. It's just they say the lines, boom, done. Like if you make the English dubs good, that'll make it more so like people will have a better, like, what's the word? A better like a higher opinion, a higher standard of like English dubs, instead of just assuming that all English dubs are bad, because they're not all bad. Some people just be lazy when it comes to like putting them together.
Having a terrible English dub is like having a feature at the main menu where you select between normal mode and funny mode, and this dude is actually expecting me not to pick funny mode.
I live in a place called Yokosuka.
Yokosuka? That's where my little brother works.
Metal Gear Solid, Sonic, Mario, Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, Silent Hill. Americans have been playing goofy-ass localized dubs for decades, and now you're acting like we're too good for them? Even though that's an American game? Cringing idiot. While we're talking about Ghost of Tsushima, look at this bullshit. Look at how the camera zooms way out so you can't see their stupid automated face animations.
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything.
L.A. Noire was the
Wait.
big break.
Sorry.
Camera zoom. You cringing idiot. While we're talking about Ghost of Tsushima, look at this bullshit. Look at how the camera zooms way out so you can't see their stupid automated face animations.
Sorry, my face.
That's crazy. I never thought. That's crazy, yo. Like, I never thought. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Ghost of Tsushima a cool game, but I do not hold it up to like the high standard that like, or I don't put it on a high pedestal like everybody else does. Like, I literally just see Ghost of Tsushima as just like, oh, cool like samurai game, decent story, that's it. Everybody else be like, oh my god, this is the best game of when it come out? Was it 20? Yeah, it came out 2019. Oh my god, this is the best game of 2019. And a lot of people just hopped on that game's dick because like they were so, I don't know, like they were so traumatized by like The Last of Us 2. Like that's why The Last of Us 2 won Game of the Year that year. Like y'all tried so hard to push back on that game, tried so hard to hop on Ghost of Tsushima's dick just so that like Ghost of Tsushima could be the game that won that year instead of The Last of Us 2. But it's like, bro, The Last of Us 2 literally has everything, bro. Like amazing story, amazing voice acting, amazing graphics, amazing, like, bro, literally that game is like the top highest standard of gaming, bro. For real. But motherfuckers being mad because Joel died. He got killed by a golf club and all this other shit. Completely disregarding the whole story. And like, I ain't gonna get into that whole rant, but like, I'm just saying, like, people literally disregarded like the flaws of like Ghost of Tsushima just so that they could dick ride, just so that like that game could be like seen as better than The Last of Us 2. I'm like, y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so stupid. Like, because yes, Ghost of Tsushima has flaws, hella flaws, but like nobody wants to see that. Like, it's a great game. Like, you know, it has like, you know, a really good concept and shit like that, but it's like, to me, it was just basic. Like, they didn't really push the envelope in any kind of way, like The Last of Us 2 did. But, you know, I'm gonna just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Like, go off.
Face is tired from dealing with everything.
L.A. Noire was the big breakthrough in face animation. From what I understand, the technology powering this game was very impractical, but...
Yo, L.A. Noire back in the day, I forgot when the game came out, but like, bro, like, I was playing this game on a PS3. That's how old this game is. But yet, to this day, like, L.A. Noire has probably like the best facial, like one of the best facial animations in gaming, period, bro. Like, when I saw this shit, I was like, yo, how do you make a game look so realistic, even to this day, bro? Like, as dated as the game was, the faces and like how they move and react and shit, like, it just held up so well, bro. Oh my god, like, the people who did this shit was ahead of their time. Like, literally ahead of their time. And I get that, like, yeah, like, the main focus of the game was like reading people's like facial expressions and stuff like that, but it's like, bro, they did an amazing job with the faces.
The results speak for themselves because they're a face.
You know, I really thought that hobo done did the pick.
Video games use all different methods of capturing performances. Oblivion is infamous for having its voice actors read lines of dialogue off of a list in alphabetical order.
I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night. Wait a minute, let me do that one again. I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University.
As a voice actor, you're very prohibited, but once you introduce face capture, it's like you've opened a portal to a whole new dimension of acting. Think of all the mystery and nuance and expression that the human face
Ew.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tire.
Oh, not
That's
this
all
face,
that
bro.
was took.
Everybody shows his face. Look. Like, nigga, you know that, like, this is L.A. Noire, by the way, for those of y'all that don't know. But you can tell homie is lying, but it's like, my man got the funniest facial expression by, like, trying to show that he lying. Like, bro, that shit is goofy. But it's still great facial capture, though.
Bitch. Sometimes you have nothing to play off of. Other times...
Nah. Leaving the clip on that is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even remember he said that.
With these big budget games, you're on a mocap set with other actors and you can actually develop a realistic rhythm of conversation.
But there's gotta be something.
Well, if the gods see us making for that cross...
If they don't see us. Jesus, you guys act like you never spend time in prison.
Acting in video games has come a long way, and there's still so much more to say, but I'm gonna close this video out on one of the absolute pinnacles of acting, and that is NBA 2K15, goddammit.
You're right. He's right.
For this scene, the key word is enthusiasm. Try to notice how you become just as excited as the players are on screen.
We got too much talent, and we work too hard to be playing like this.
That's right. We all have that attitude. The train will be rolling in no time. Let's do it.
His mouth ain't even moving.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bring up Death Stranding.
Look. I know this is 2K15, but just think about it though. 2K drops a game every year, bro. Every year. And the games still basically play like that. Like, like, I'm pretty sure I could look at 2K22 right now, and that should be the exact same. Ain't nothing changed. What, the only difference is like the graphics are probably more polished. You play the game in 4K. There's more sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but literally the voice acting and everything else is exactly the same. That's literally why I just say, bro, like, as much money as 2K games make, it makes no sense why they release a game every year when it's basically the same game. Like, I feel like they should just make a game, right? Put a lot of effort into it. Give it updates, you know, like things like updating the roster, all that stuff like that, whatever. And then just make it so that, like, the game lasts for like a few years. And like add like DLC packs to it. Add like, you know, like updates to it, like just things that just like kind of gives the game longevity, but like also shows that like you care about, you know, like the player feedback and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense how you just like, I don't know. It's almost like the whole like sneakerhead discourse or whatever. Like when people like buy a pair of shoes, right? Like buy a pair of Jordans, and then like a little while later, the same exact pair of Jordans come out again, and motherfuckers go crazy simply because they're the newer pair, even though they look the exact same. Like probably has like the most minor like change to it. Still be paying like hundreds of dollars for that shit. Like I don't understand it. Like it's the same shit, bro. I'm like, that's literally like just. That's literally like game development just run on capitalism. Like just run on just like generating like money off of just shoveling the same shit year after year, bro. I hate that shit. Like I can't stand 2K, bro. I know people enjoy playing it, but I'm like, them developers don't give a fuck about you. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, hate to break it to you, 2K does not give a fuck about y'all. Like I reacted to the agent video. The agent video that I was talking about, the downfall of NBA 2K22. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But like, literally, like, they don't give a fuck.
Branding now.
He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him.
Very fake and bad acting. Now put basketball back on.
Who have thought
About what?
that a young buck like you could actually do the right thing and avoid getting his sorry
I had a
butt kicked
teammate
out the
hold me
game?
back.
Now the key word here is anger. This is like that times 100.
Yo, what's going on tonight? I'm running free all over the court and you didn't give me the ball.
Oh my God. Listen to that rage, that hatred.
Boy, get out of my face with that, man. I do what I do with the rock for the good of this team. And I don't need nobody second guessing me. You ain't my coach, punk.
He did a decent job though.
That's the kind of selfish I'm talking about. Get over yourself, man.
Hold on.
That's the kind of selfish I'm talking about. Get over yourself, man.
Oh God, bro. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Before I just want to say real quick before I got, put a close to this video. Hot take. I feel like, when like what was it like Dunkey mentioned earlier in the video, like the thing about like voice actors like wearing mocap suits and like actually like doing the whole like actual like performing like they're actually acting in a movie. I prefer when games are made like that, opposed to like when they do the whole like trying to separate like the voice actor from the actual person doing the mocap shit. Like I don't know, I just love when like the people who are like actually like performing in the game to, bring the game to life actually like do performances. You know what I'm saying? Like actually like put themselves in the shoes of like the character, like in every way, shape, and form. Like the facial expression, the voice acting, the body movement, like all that shit. I'm just like, bro, like that's how the Last of Us games were made. That's how the last God of War game was made. Like, I don't know. Like, as much as I love playing Marvel Spider-Man, I'm still not a big fan of how they made Yuri Lowenthal the voice actor. But he's not doing like the... for one, I feel like they should have scanned his face and made him like the Peter Parker, right? But just made him look younger because obviously he's a little older. And like had him do like the... I think Yuri does do the mocap though. I think he does do the mocap. But like still, like I feel like he should just be like 100% Spider-Man, like in every way, shape, or form. Like I don't think it makes sense to like hire a different person because like what was it? The PS4 version they had like the one dude, and then in the PS5 version they got like some other guy, and like I don't really care. But at the same time, I'm like I feel like it's unnecessary. Just like use Yuri Lowenthal's face. I mean, he's already voice acting. Like, just make him 100%. I don't know. Whatever. What do I know? Anyways, that's my reaction to Dunkey's video. If you like my reaction, like, comment, subscribe. My socials are down in the description below, as always. And yeah, it's Moon, baby. See you on the next video. We out.